everybody. This is Annie and that's Tony, and today we're visiting the Cat Cafe in downtown San Diego. Welcome to Animal Bond Academy. The Cat Cafe in downtown San Diego is the only such establishment in Southern California. Operating since January 2015, the Cat Cafe is the fourth oldest continuously operating cafe in the United States that sponsors cats. Working in conjunction with the Rescue House in San Diego County, they offer delicious coffee, wonderful desserts, and of course an opportunity to meet and interact with their cats. Today we meet with the Cat Cafe's owner, Tony Wang, as he describes to us the precautions that they've taken to keep both their cats and their visitors safe during COVID-19. Welcome to San Diego's Cat Cafe.
You saw what happens. You come on in, you come through that front door, you'll check in with the barista over on that side. We'll do a temperature check. Due to COVID, we'll do a temperature check, make sure that you're asymptomatic at least, and you'll check on in. It's $14. That includes a food or drink item of your choice and our time with the cats. Reservations are preferred, but we will accommodate walk-ins as best we can. After you get your food or drink, you come on in here and then you hang out with the cats. And speaking of the cats, let's see who we have down here. We have Emmett down here. You can barely see Nika hanging out there. This is JC. JC is our resident cat. She's one of the two resident cats we have here. We have Carla. Then up here, I believe this is Dante. Dante and Mike are really difficult to tell apart. They look a lot alike. You can tell the difference between the two of them when they're together because Dante's a little bigger than Mike, but when they're separate, it's a little difficult to tell. And then that is Jewel. She just got here yesterday and she's already exploring, so that's a really good sign. And I think I have another. She is about 8 or 9 months. So, now you asked about the space itself. One of the reasons we have all these things here, we have a lot of furniture from Urban Feline. We wanted to try to make this into a cat-friendly environment, and that's why you have all the wall posts, the cradles, and the little plunge buckets, wall plunge buckets. We have the palm tree over there, some more traditional cat towers, and then the big piece right up here, this is the Urban Feline Grand Caribbean Palm. And you can see it's a 3-palm climbing post, and that top one is 9 feet tall. One question we get from people is, where are the litter boxes? They're through those doors. We keep their food, their water, the litter back there. The reason for that is, as you know, cats don't like to eat or drink when there are people around. They prefer to have a little bit of space when they're doing that. So that gives them the opportunity to do that. And then as far as the litter box goes, well, they have to have a box, but you and I really don't want to smell it. So, so that's why it's back there. Yeah, one of the big things is, you know, people naturally are excited when they come on in to hang out with the animals, but if you get too excited, you get too loud, they are going to get scared and they're going to run away and hide, and that's no fun for anybody. So we do tell people we want to keep a calm and relaxed environment. We ask that people not pick up the cats. Now you may say, well, I've got a cat at home who loves that. Well, A, your cat knows you, and B, not all cats like being held. JC absolutely adores us, but if we pick JC up, she's going to start squirming right away. So that's why we tell people not to pick up the cats. And then with COVID, we ask that you keep your face coverings on unless you're eating or drinking, and that you do the best that you can to maintain social distancing. That's one of the reasons why we don't let children under 6 in here. We loved teaching them about cats in the past, but it's just really difficult to get them to maintain social distancing. Absolutely. I mean, the obvious things are the food, the water, the litter box. You have to have that. They have to eat, they have to drink, and once they eat and drink, they need a place to get rid of the waste. So that's obvious. A lot of people see litter that says 7-day odor control, and they think that means they don't have to scoop the litter box for 7 days. You're not going to like how your house smells if you do that. Good question. If you had asked me whether or not I'd be running a cat cafe 10, 15 years ago, I would have said, "What's that?" And I probably would have laughed at you. I've always been interested in animal welfare. So it kind of is a natural offshoot of some of my interests, but this particular way of expressing that interest was not in the plans until it was. Okay. Well, we opened up the Cat Cafe in January 2015. Our inspiration was Le Café des Chats in Paris. We heard that they had a waiting list of months to get reservations to get on in, and we figured we could do something similar here in San Diego. The cats are all rescue cats. Most of them come from an organization called the Rescue House. They're based here in San Diego, and they are the ones that are adoptable. They're the ones who provide us with the adoptable cats. Now we have two cats here. We have JC right up there, that's Silver Bengal, and the other Bengal, Leo, who's coming right on over here. They are our resident cats. JC came to us from Animals Rural Rescue in Tustin, California. Leo came to us from the Humane Society. Originally with Leo, we were planning to adopt him out, but he had been abandoned by his people. He got really depressed and didn't eat much, so he lost a lot of weight. You see Leo now at about 11 pounds. When he was with us at his worst, he was down to 8.5 pounds. So now that he's gotten to a healthy weight, we took him to the vet, and the vet feels that he might get depressed again if we did send him home, so we're going to keep him here. Yeah, they get really relaxed. They get used to people being around here, and so they're nice and calm. From the perspective of it being difficult to find a place that would allow the animals in, surprisingly no. You know, the concept was new, so they did require some things that they wouldn't have required of businesses that have been established. For example, if we were just a restaurant, they probably wouldn't ask for, you know, a year's rent up front. So there's certainly some challenges that we had to deal with, but we worked through those. And of course, now we have another one to work through. And then of course we have 135,000 of our best friends coming for Comic-Con. Obviously that's not going to happen this year because of coronavirus. So, you know, it's been a real challenge. We're getting about half of the business that we used to get. And we're dependent on the convention and tourism business to drive a lot of our traffic. So we just have to weather the storm. There's no other way to do it. It's nobody's fault that business is down so much. We just have to weather the storm and make it through to a time where we can have those conventions coming into town and tourists visiting, and that will drive the traffic back up. As far as a change in the behavior of the animals, that happened more when we closed down due to the stay-at-home order. You know, they're used to having 30, 40, 50 people on a slow day come through here, and all of a sudden it was just me and nobody else coming. So the cats who have been here for that thought it was pretty unusual to not have a lot of attention from people. There's a dozen cats in here, and I can only give them so much attention. So they got plenty of attention from folks. And so it definitely was an adjustment for them. As far as keeping the animals here, we've had a lot of adoptions, a lot more adoptions than I would have thought we would have had. But the Rescue House is doing a good job of bringing us animals that they can adopt on out. For example, we adopted 2 out yesterday, but they also brought a new cat in, and they're bringing 2 cats in today. So.
Okay.
They are all foster based. Rescue House was looking for locations to put animals in, and we were able to fill that need. She's new. She just got here yesterday, so that's us being too loud. Well, it's not so bad with us here, but like sometimes we have children in here and they get really excited and then they get too loud and it freaks out the cats. But yeah, that's just, she got here yesterday, so that's Jewel, and she's just telling all the other cats, don't mess with me, don't get so close to me, and you know, but that's nothing new. Hey, Alexandrite.
Well, thank you for visiting us today at the Cat Cafe. We were so excited to come and visit Tony and the cats, and we will see you next time on Animal Bond Academy. Bye. Looking for new ways to engage your students in humane education and the human-animal bond? Get Curriculum in Action, Multiculturalism and the Human-Animal Connection at animalbondstudies.org or cognella.com.